Algebra is Easy, Part 1, page 10, Order of Operations. So you've probably heard this before. If you haven't, this is very helpful for remembering the order. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. This is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So this is the order in which you have to solve a problem. You cannot do it out of this order. You will get the wrong answer. So let's begin with A. 8 plus 3 times 4. So the correct way to solve is we have to do 3 plus 4 first. This must be done first. So 3 times 4 is 12. So now we can add. There's only one thing left to do, and that's add. So our answer is 20. As a caution and a common mistake I want to help you not do is some people will go left to right and add 8 plus 3 first and then multiply it times 4. But if you do that, 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 times 4 is 44. This is incorrect. That is not the right answer. The correct answer is 20. And the only way to get that is by doing order of operations, and that is multiply before you add. So let's look at B. B is a bit longer and uses a few more of the operations. So B, we have 12 minus 3 times 5 minus 1, close parenthesis, plus 2 squared, plus 6 times 3. So we got a lot in here. This is good. So the first thing we do, parentheses, the first thing you look for. So do we have parentheses? Yes, right here. So that's the first thing we're going to solve. So parentheses first, 5 minus 1 is 4. So that condensed down to this. So now we rewrite everything. I highly recommend rewriting your problem and continue bringing it down. This is going to reduce error by a ton. So now in our next row, we have the 5 minus 1 became 4. So now let's continue. What's next? Well, we looked at parentheses. We found those. What about E for exponents? Here we have an exponent. So that 2 squared, that's 2 times 2. That becomes 4. So now it's condensed to that. So now again, we rewrite everything we have. So we have 12 minus 3 times 4 from up here, plus 4, that was the 2 squared, plus 6 times 3. So we've done parentheses, exponents. Now we look for any opportunities to multiply. These two are being multiplied, so that's what we're going to do for this round. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. So now we have 12 minus 12 plus 4 plus 18. Now, addition and subtraction, those can be done left to right. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Addition and subtraction are done whichever's first from left to right. So, subtraction is first, so we're going to do that first. 12 minus 12 is 0. And then now we can add the rest of it. 0 plus 4 plus 18, that equals 22. So when you're getting down to the addition and subtraction, those are done from left to right, whichever comes first. So addition and subtraction do not have precedence over one another. It's just whatever is left to right. That is the order in which to do it. Okay, let's look at example C. 6 plus 3 times 8 minus 3 in parentheses squared minus 4 times 2. Looks like a big mess, but we're going to slowly simplify it using the parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, PEMDAS, etc. Okay, so the first thing we look for is parentheses, P. Yes, we have parentheses. That's what we need to solve first. So 8 minus 3 is 5. That goes here. Okay, now we rewrite everything we have and look for the next thing, exponents. So of course we have 5 squared. That becomes 25. We rewrite everything we've got. 6 plus 3 times 25 minus 4 times 2. Now we don't have, we done parentheses, exponents, now it's multiplication. So we have to multiply these two and these two. So 6 plus 3 times 25 is 75. And 4 times 2 is 8. So these signs are just hanging out, if you can see them here. We're not addressing them yet until the very end when we add and subtract. So now we're left with addition and subtraction, and as a reminder, that's left to right. So addition is first, going left to right, so we add 6 plus 75, which is going to be 81, 81 minus 8 is 73. Okay, example D. 12 minus 18 divided by 3 plus parentheses 2 times 2 squared plus 3 times 5. Okay, so first things first, parentheses. We've got them, so we have to do 2 times 2 first. 2 times 2 is 4. So this 2 times 2 becomes this 4 right here. Now we rewrite everything down and look for the next thing, exponents. 4 squared. Well, 4 squared is 16. That's 4 times 4. So that's 16. We rewrite everything again. And now we look at multiplication and division. So we can do those in the same step. Here we have our multiplication. Here we have our division. So 3 times 5 is 15. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So now we have 12 minus 6. This 12 minus, this is now 6, plus 16, plus this is now 15, 3 times 5. Now we go left to right. We subtract. 12 minus 6 is 6, and then 6 plus 16 plus 15 is 37 altogether. Okay, last example. 40 plus bracket 3, parenthesis 8 plus 1, close parenthesis, close bracket. So brackets and parentheses are the same idea. We're just grouping parts of the problem. So we need to start in the innermost parentheses first. So we start with 8 plus 1. That is 9. And now we do, these are also like parentheses, so we do that next. 9 times 3 is 27. So then we have this 40 that's just been hanging out. It's just been coming down each time. 40 plus 27 is 67. So now let's look at some examples. Or some practice problems, rather, sorry. So order of operations practice. So 9 plus 6 times 8. So PEMDAS, order of operations, multiplication comes before addition. So this is 9 plus 48, and 48 plus 9 equals 57. Okay, nice and easy start. Let's go on to number 2. 9 times 2 minus 7. So multiplication comes before division, so I'm going to do 9 times 2, which is 18. 18 minus 7 equals 11. Okay, number 3. 5 times 4 plus 2 times 3. So we look for parentheses. We have them here, but there's nothing we can do inside. So this is just telling us we're multiplying. Exponents, we don't have any. Next thing we do is multiplication. So this is being multiplied, and this is being multiplied. So we do 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 times 3 is 6. 20 plus 6 is 26. Number 4. 4 minus 3 times 5 times 4 plus 6 squared. Okay, so first thing, parentheses. That's this here. So 4 minus 3 times 20. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 6 squared. Next is exponents. That's this one here. So 4 minus 3 times 20 plus 6 times 6 is 36. So now we've done parentheses, exponents, now multiplication. This is being multiplied right here as the number is directly next to the parentheses. So this is 4 minus 60 plus 36. Now I do from left to right, multiplication and addition, addition and subtraction. 4 minus 60 is negative 56. And I bring down my 36. Negative 56 plus 36, those are different signs, so we subtract. 56 minus 36 is 20, and the larger number is negative. So my answer is negative 20. Okay, let's move on to number 5. I'm just going to take it from here. So 18 divided by 2 plus 3 cubed minus 4 times 9 minus 7 squared. Ooh. Okay, parentheses first. So we've got 18 divided by 2 plus 3 squared minus 4 times 9 minus 7 is 2 squared. So the next thing we do is exponents. We have exponents here and here. So we go 18 divided by 2 plus 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 again is 27. Minus 4 times 2 is 4. 2 squared is 4. Okay, excellent. So now we've done our parentheses, we've done our exponents, now we do multiplication and division. So we can do the division here and the multiplication here. So 18 divided by 2 is 9, plus 27, minus 4 times 4 is 16. Now we do left to right. 9 plus 27 is 36, minus 16. And then finally, 36 minus 16 equals positive 20. Okay, negative 5 cubed divided by 5 plus 6 times 8 minus 3. Parentheses first. So we've got negative 5 cubed divided by 5 plus 6 times 8 minus 3 is 5. Next is exponents. So because there's no parenthesis here, the negative just hangs out. Now I'm going to say, what's 5 cubed? 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. Divided by 5 plus 6 times 5. Okay. So we've done parentheses, we've done exponents, now multiplication and division. So that's here and here. Negative 125 divided by 5 is negative 25. Negative and positive makes a negative when you're multiplying or dividing. Plus 6 times 5 is 30. So negative 25 plus 30 is going to equal positive 5. All right, last problem, number 7. Parentheses first. So we start here. So we bring down everything we have. 4 times 9 plus 1 is 10 minus 5. Now we do inside the parentheses again. So these count as parentheses. So we say 3 times 7 plus, so this multiplication will happen first, order of operations, inside the parentheses. And now we can go left to right. 7 plus 40 is 47 minus 5. And then 47 minus 5 is 42. And then 3 times 42 equals 126. All right, stay tuned for the next lesson. We're going to be looking at the distributive property in Algebra is Easy Part 1, and that's on page 12.